I'm Laura Fox. This is Cub, and this is our European Scythe. People often stop alongside the road and tell me how cool they think it is that I'm cutting hay with a scythe in my hand and a baby on my back. They tell me it won't be long before he'll be wielding a scythe of his own. Most of our neighbors think I'm awesome. Our hayfield is awesome, my scythe is awesome, our honeybee neighbors especially. Certain anonymous human neighbors think it's a criminal offense for grass to exceed 12 inches in height, even in an agricultural zone. But the going rate for opinions is 2 cents, and I wouldn't even give 1 cent for that one. And besides, I prefer to think I'm awesome. Why use a scythe instead of a lawnmower, a weed eater, or even a mini sickle bar mower? Here are 3 of the main reasons I choose a scythe over gas or electric powered equipment. Reason number 3, save gas and reduce emissions. You're not forking out money for gas and you're not polluting the environment. Win-win. Reason number 2, exercise. You should ask my husband what he thinks about my abs. Reason number 1, it's quiet and meditative. The scythe makes no sound other than a soft whisper as it glides through the grass. This, combined with its rhythmic swinging motion, creates a meditative experience like no other. It's exhilarating, intoxicating, even addictive. In a lot of old barns and antique stores, you can find old scythes. These are American scythes. The American scythe is very different from the European scythe. In the first place, it's heavier. In the second place, the blade is shaped differently. The American blade is thick and flat. By contrast, the European blade is thin and curved in 3 directions. In the third place, the European blade is made of slightly softer steel. Unlike the American blade, which is sharpened at the beginning of the day and then holds its edge for the day, the European blade must be wetted frequently with a small whetstone that's carried with you. This may sound like more work, but actually it's less in the long run. You can get and maintain a super keen edge this way. Lastly, the European scythe is so much more efficient than the American that it's the #1 recommended scythe by the Before mowing grass or hay, adjust the angle of the blade and tighten the screws. For lighter stands of grass, use a wider angle. For heavier stands, use a much tighter angle. For this stand, it's sort of medium. I'm going to use right in the middle. To mow, hold the scythe comfortably, brace your feet, place the blade flat against the ground, and slice, tip first, into the grass. It can take some skill to keep the blade gliding evenly across the ground instead of letting the tip fly up mid-swing or digging it into the ground. As you swing the scythe, use a smooth slicing motion, shaving off just the edge of the stand of grass, rather than a hacking motion, which will bog the scythe down. A little practice, and you'll get into the rhythm. Use your whole body, not just your arms. Follow through with each swing. It can help to pay attention to your breathing. Exhale when you swing. Inhale when you draw back. For grass that's so long that it's leaning over, turn so it's leaning away from you, so the blade catches and doesn't just slide over. The best time to mow is in the early morning. The second best time is in the evening. Both of those times the grass is moister than it is during the middle of the day. Whenever you start to feel the scythe cutting less efficiently, it's time to sharpen the blade. Flip it over. Wipe the blade clean with your cloth. And pull out your whetstone. The whetstone holder contains water. Hold the scythe so the bottom of the blade is facing you. Place the curved side of the whetstone against the top side of the blade, resting on both the ridge here and the cutting edge. And then just draw down and outward several times. I usually do about 16. Then you're going to place the other curved side, not the one you just used, but the other side, against the bottom side of the cutting edge, about this angle. And again, lightly draw down and outward. About half as hard and half as many times. That just gets the little burr off the edge. And you're done. Drop the whetstone back in the water and get back to mowing. And when you're all done mowing, loosen the screws so the wooden handle, also known as the snaft, won't crack under pressure.
This is me, Micah. You can check out my channel, Micah Pin 8, where I also uploaded another outside video. But this is me sharpening my left-handed scythe. I enjoy it a lot, and it's actually really fun to help mow some grass. But it's a lot of hard work, and if you don't want to probably be really sweaty and your shirt literally getting stuck to your body, I don't recommend doing that much sizing if you get a size a day. But other than that, I love the size.
Since I often mow with Cub on my back, I wrote a song, lullaby, called the Scythe Song. Are you ready, Cub? Come brother, come sister, hear the scythe whisper, hear the scythe whisper, swing as we sway, mowing the sweet grass, dancing with dewdrops, under the night sky, turning to day. After the sweet grass dries in the sunshine, back we will bring for hungry goats, rocking my baby on my back riding, while into dreamland gently he flows. Come brother, come sister, hear the scythe whisper, hear the scythe whisper, swing as we sway.